I was thinking this morning, folks, and I might be wrong. I'd just like your thoughts on this one. You know, after the big Palestinian, was it protest or awareness march yesterday in London, where we thought it was going to severely disrupt the Remembrance Day things, and it sort of didn't in the end, really, but it wasn't all ideal, it wasn't all peaceful, it wasn't just down to those protesting for Palestine, it was down to a fringe of people that went there, maybe sort of, well, should we say looking for a bit of trouble? Maybe they were, maybe they weren't, but they wanted their presence to be there anyway, and I'm sure they knew there would be some conflict. But regardless of that, I thought to myself when watching scenes last night, but more importantly this morning, I thought, can they not do something, the police, the government, this government, to say, look, you can march in our streets if you want to, as long as obviously we're aware of it and we know it's going to happen. But as you come into the capital from now on and to march, you have to take away, what would you call them? Headscarves, scarves, turbans, whatever. You know how they're covering all the faces and just leaving their eyes up and whatever else. I don't think that's good. Don't get me wrong. For the angry protesters, the maybe white people that were there as well, they are behind masks and so on and so forth. Because if they're going to do something to others and something to the police, they don't want to be caught. It's the same thing I'm thinking for these that are coming in protesting on behalf of the Arabs in Gaza, you know, and to stopping the bombing. I don't think they should be hidden from cameras and from the police. I really don't. Because there could be a few among them that are coming to hurt and to disrupt, and, you know, there may even be some there that are known terrorists. I'm not saying they've got to be because they're Arab or they're this or they're that or the other. But what I'm saying is anybody only showing that much of the face could be anybody. You don't know who you're dealing with. And if anybody showing that much of the face does any wrong or does any harm or, God forbid, kills anybody, how are they going to get caught? Unless they're actually seen there and then on camera and they've got a police presence right next to them. How are they going to get caught? I believe there was 750,000 yesterday. You know, you could have got somebody knifing somebody and mingling within the crowds and getting away. You know, if you've got cameras here, there and everywhere, and you're trained on the knifing before they mingle, at least if you've got a full mugshot, if you've got a face, you've got a chance of catching a perpetrator. And I just thought, you know, everybody's hiding behind somebody, and you don't know if they've got an ulterior motive. Can roads not be cordoned off on the way to these protests and say, look, everything's got to come off, it's got to come off? You know, I don't know, maybe they can't enforce it, maybe I'm being stupid, I probably am. Because to get scarves or scarves or whatever they are from 750,000 people is going to be extremely difficult, especially if you've only got a police presence of maybe, I don't know, 1,000, 2,000, I don't know, maybe there, 10,000, whatever it may have been. But I don't like the idea of people, be them white or black or any colour in between, hiding behind scarves. As I say, you just do not know who you're dealing with. You really don't. And it's so much easier to get away with a crime when you've got your face virtually completely hidden. Common sense, isn't it? And I don't have a lot of that, some might say. In fact, some might say after this posting, Dave, you've got no common sense at all. How on earth could the police stop 750,000 people hiding behind scarves? And if they do, if they get them to take them off, they can walk past any barriers or get into it and put them back on, can't they? I know they can, really, but I don't know. Just a thought I had. You don't know who you're dealing with when they're hiding the boat race. You really don't. That's what I'm trying to get at.